Hello! Hi! Welcome back! Alright, now before we start, let's introduce ourselves first. Now, my name is Teacher MJ of Anuban Samdet Pawanarat School, and welcome back to our online lesson. Alright, now, are you ready? Alright, now before we begin, I would like to greet you all a good day, and I hope that you are doing good and doing well in your homes. And I hope that you are healthy, okay? Don't go outside and always eat healthy foods and drink vitamins, okay? Okay, now, before we start, today we're gonna be having a brand new lesson, okay? So last meeting, we were able to finish our topic. So for today, we will be having another topic, which is self-understanding. Okay, now in this topic for today, we will discuss about how you develop and how you understand yourself, because we have different kinds of people, right? We have different classmates, we have different persons that we surround ourselves. That's why today we're going to be talking about those characters or those characteristics and how you have your self-esteem develop. Okay? All right. Sounds interesting, right? All right. Now, are you ready? All right. Now, come on. Let's begin. Now, today's lesson is all about self-understanding. Now, here are the table of contents first. Now, first we have introduction. Okay, now in the introduction, as usual, we're going to be talking about a brief thing about our topic for today, followed by the self-esteem. Now, here in this topic, we're going to be talking about also how to improve your self-esteem and what are the good and bad side effects of self-esteem. Next would be good and bad characteristics. All right, now let's begin. Now let's have this picture first. Now what can you say or what can you see about these two boys here? So we have Andy and we have Ben. Okay, now look carefully at these two boys. Now what are the similarities and differences in their shapes? Now first, as you can see, Andy is kind of big and he is kind of fat, while Ben, he is very thin and he is kind of small, okay? Now, those are the different character traits and different differences that they have based on their physical appearance, okay? Now, that is what we're going to be talking about today. Different characteristics of a person and their similarities. Okay, now let's have the introduction first. Now, everyone has things they like and can be proud of. If we accept and understand ourselves, this will make our lives happy. That's good. That's right. Now, as a people or as a person, we have different kinds of character traits and we have different kinds of physical appearance. Now, through this physical appearance, we are able to communicate or we are able to be proud of ourselves, okay? That's why no matter what, if you're white, if you're dark, if you're small, if you're big, it's very important that you should accept yourself and be proud of yourself. All right, that's good. Now, let's have self-esteem first. Now, what is self-esteem? Now, each person has a different shape, face, and habit. Again, different shape, face, and habit. Now, some people are fat and some are thin. Again, some people are fat and some people are thin. And some are kind and some are unkind. That's right. Now, when we are talking about self-esteem, it is really important that you should accept who you are. Okay, that's really important. That's the first step. For you to be able to gain good self-esteem, you should accept yourself and you should be proud of yourself. Now, as a person, we are different. Some of us are big, some of us are small, or some of us are fat, some of us are thin, some of us are kind, and some of us are not kind. But that's okay because we have different kind of attitudes. But as kids, it is important that you should be kind all the time. Okay? Okay. Now, first, let's talk about the characteristics of Andy. Now, Andy, as you can see, he has fat body shape. Next, he's also cheerful. As you can see in the picture, he's very happy. He's very cheerful. He loves drawing. And last would be, he's not good at sports. Yes, why? Why do you think that Andy is not good at sports? Okay, very good, because Andy is kind of fat, okay? He can't move a lot because he's kind of fat. Therefore, he's not good at sports. That's right. Next, how about Mina? Let's talk about Mina. So Mina's characteristics are, Mina has a slender body shape. That's right. So Mina has a slender body shape because she's kind of thin. She has pretty face. That's right. She has pretty face. She's very diligent. That's nice. And she is shy. Okay, now not all of us are shy and not all of us are diligent. So we have different character traits that we have as a human being, and we should accept that, okay, because we are different. Now that is how you build self-esteem, okay? We have different characteristics and we have different physical appearances, but at the end of the day, we should be able to be proud of it and we should show what we have, okay? Because that's us. That's why we should accept each other, and therefore we will build a good self-esteem. All right, that's good, students. Now, let's talk about this picture first. So as you can see here, you have a parent and two kids, okay? Now, the differences in each person gives us strength and weaknesses. Again, the differences in each person gives us strengths and weaknesses. Self-exploring makes us feel proud of our strengths. We should develop our strengths and improve our weaknesses. Okay, now, all in all, as a person, we have strength and we have weaknesses as well. Now, at the end of the day, it is a must and it's really important to overcome those weaknesses, okay? In terms of strength, we should be able to develop it more, okay? We should develop it more so that we can use it for good use. And in terms of our weaknesses, we should be able to overcome those weaknesses, and we should help each other to develop it, or to develop our weaknesses and turn it out to be something good, okay? Something nice, okay? That's why don't be shy and don't worry if you are weak. That's okay, okay? The most important thing is that you should learn from it and you should develop your weakness into strength. All right, now that's good. You understand our lesson. Now let's talk about strength first. So speaking of strength and weaknesses, let's talk about strength first. Now, strength is a good characteristics that a person has. It is what we like or can be proud of, such as good looking, good manner, clever, and speaking politely. One more time, repeat after me. These are the characteristics that we are good at, okay? First, we are good looking, good manner, clever, and speaking politely. Now, I have here some examples of good characteristics. First, we have cheerful. Now, when we say cheerful, we are a kind of a person when we are very happy and we always cheer up people around us. So we are cheerful. Next, patient. Now, it is a must and it's really important for you to have patience. Why? That's good. Because as a person, you should be patient, and as a student, especially as a student, you should be patient enough to wait for good opportunities for you. That's right. Next, clever. What do you mean with clever? Clever means smart. Okay, that's good. Now, as a student and as a people, you should be smart enough to deal with everyday struggles or everyday life. Okay? Next, let's have helpful. This is really important, okay? As a person, you should be able to help people around you, okay? You should observe helpful, okay? You should observe being helpful, okay? Next, let's have calm. Okay, now that's good. Now, in times of pandemic like this, it is important for us to stay calm and stay relaxed, okay? So that we won't have to be stressed at all, okay? Always stay calm every day. And also, when you go back to school, please be calm, absorb calmness, and be good to your teachers. Next, how about punctual? That's right. As a student, it is a must and is really important to be punctual all the time. It means that you always go to school early. Before the class starts, you should be at school already, okay? Be punctual. Next, honest. That's good. As a student, you should be very, very honest with your teacher and with your classmates, okay? And also with your parents. You should be honest to them every single day, okay? And last would be neat. When we say neat, you are clean, okay? You don't play outside with mud, okay? That's why it is important that as a student, you should be neat and clean enough, okay? Okay, that's right. That's good. Now, these are the strengths that a student or as a person should possess. All right, now let's move on to weakness. Now, these are the negative things that we should not follow and that we should not do. Okay? Now, let's have the definition of weakness first. Now, weakness is a bad characteristics that a person has. When we say bad, not good, okay? It is what we do not like or cannot be proud of and should be improved, such as a dirty body, aggressive habits, speaking rudely, and being lazy, okay? Now, these are the characteristics that a student should not possess or should not follow, okay? Now, let's have first bully. As a student, you should not bully each other, okay? Don't bully your classmates and instead give them love, okay? And give them friendship, okay? Next, jealous. Okay, as a student, it is very important that you should not be jealous of each other, okay? Don't be jealous if your classmates have a new bag or he has a new phone. Don't be jealous about that, okay? Instead, be happy, okay? All right, next would be lazy. Now, as a student, it is not good that you are very lazy, okay? As a student, you should be very, very diligent. As a student, you should be very, very supportive of what you do, okay? Don't be lazy, okay? Do things that you should do all the time. Next would be naughty. All right, now most of the students, they said they are naughty. So please don't be naughty because always have good behavior, okay? Don't be naughty. Next would be tell lies. All right, now these are telling lies is not good, okay? That's why don't do it. Next would be inactive. Now, as a student, it is important that you should be active all the time, okay? Especially when we have recitations and we have classes, okay? Please be active all the time. Don't be inactive, okay? Next would be aggressive. Now, this is the kind of the thing that we shouldn't possess as a student, okay? Don't be aggressive towards your classmates or towards your teacher. And last would be shy. Now, as a student, you shouldn't be shy. If you have the answer, answer it. If you have some suggestions, go tell it to your teachers, okay? Because being shy is not good, okay? Always be proud of yourself and always possess positive outlook in life, okay? All right, now these are the characteristics that you should and you should not possess, okay? Now always remember cheerful, patient, clever, helpful, calm, punctual, honest, and neat. So those are the characteristics that you should possess. While being bully, jealous, lazy, naughty, tell lies, inactive, aggressive, and shy shouldn't be your characteristics, okay? It should not or it should never be your characteristics, okay? Now, let's have this. Everyone has both strengths and weaknesses, okay? Strengths makes us proud of ourselves because they make us feel worthy. That's right. So we should maintain and improve our strengths to remain with us forever. That's right. Now, as a person, it is important that we should only possess good things, okay? Now, we should not follow and we should not possess bad things like bullying, telling lies, being dishonest. We shouldn't do that. But we should possess positive characteristics like being good at school, being punctual, being honest all the time, okay? For our weaknesses, some weaknesses cannot be changed, but some can improve. That's right. For example, if we do not look good, we can care for our face so that it will usually be clean. That's right. If we get angry easily, then we should practice to be calm, think, and do things gradually. That's right. Improving our weaknesses shows that we love and can be proud of ourselves. That's right. Now, it simply says that if we have weaknesses, because we cannot avoid that. So if we have weaknesses, we should turn that weakness into positive traits, or we can turn that weakness into strength by improving ourselves. Okay, that's right. That's the word. Improve yourself. Okay? All right. Now, that is the end of our lesson. Again, please don't forget the characteristics that we have mentioned today, being good and being bad, okay? And please avoid being bad, okay? Always be good and better person. All right, now for your homework exercises, please answer activities on your book, page 27, okay? Again, for your homework exercises, please answer activities on your book, page 27. All right, now that's all for today's lesson. Now again, thank you for listening to me and thank you for joining me today in our lesson. And I hope that you are safe and you are doing fine in your home, okay? Now I'll see you again next time, students. Take care. See you. Goodbye. Take care.